What's up, guys? I'm back with another Have and Have Not episode recap. Before we get into it, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, be sure to share. Also, if you guys want to add a comment, be sure to hit the comment section below. Last night episode was, it was okay. It was a couple of moments in the show where I found myself laughing. So, I was just laughing just because of the foolishness that was going on, the foolishness that I thought was going on, or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, I was excited that Tyler Perry finally did, well, I shouldn't say finally, but he didn't really give us a filler episode, just an episode to just fill in an episode slot for the season. I was happy with it. I felt like it was too short. It was a couple of scenes we could have done without. But nevertheless, we're going to jump right into it. The show kicks off with Veronica crazy behind playing the piano. Like, she was just looking so crazy to me. And it's just like, I remember when this show first started years ago, I was like, her character has changed dramatically. She still pretty much carries herself as a boss. She carries herself as a I'm better than you type of, woman. But she was not crazy like she is now when the show first kicked off. I mean, her acting skills, or at least her being flexible with the type of character she would play, it kind of amazes me because she does one hell of a job playing a crazy wife or whatever the case may be. So, she playing the piano, looking crazy, making crazy faces, and then we get a scene where the paramedics rushing David into the hospital, and he just having flashbacks saying it was Veronica. Veronica did this, and then listen. What killed me, what had me laughing was when the paramedics was like, "Sir, what is your name?" He said, "I'm Judge David Harrington." And I'm just sitting there saying to myself, like, man, you just got burned to crisp. You could be on the verge of dying, and they ask you what your name is. Like, why you had to put Judge in front of? That's like me if I just had a huge injury and they rushing me into the emergency room to operate on me or whatever. They be like, "Sir, what's your name?" I'm not gonna sit up there and say doctor this or judge this. I'm gonna tell them my name, or better yet, I might just tell them my first name. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it just kind of bothered me. I'm just like, man, you just being so extra right now. And these people trying to save your life. They just want to know what your name is. They don't care what kind of position you have. They don't care about your job. Just tell them David. And it's point blank period. Anyways, so the show comes on, and Veronica gets a call from her hitman, the guy that planted the bomb on the car, basically saying job done. And what does Veronica do after she hangs up the phone with him? Veronica went to the closet. She pulled out her funeral attire. She already knew what she was wearing. She had the black dress already. She even had the black hat. She pulled it out and she started, putting on the scene, faking it to how she gonna be crying. "Oh, my husband. Oh, I miss you, David. Oh, I miss my..." And I'm just sitting there like, this woman is crazy. And you know what? She does a great job of playing crazy for this show. I have to admit, I think her acting is the best on the show. I think it's her. Then I'm going to go Candace, which is Tika Sumpter, and then everybody else, you can just throw them away or rank them however you want to. But she, she had put on her black dress, her funeral attire, and she just practicing how she going to be crying and sobbing and mourning. And I'm just like, this woman here is, if this ain't crazy, I don't know what is. But anyways, moving on. We move on to the hotel scene where we got Benny is still at the bar talking to Jill. She flirting with him. XYZ saying, "Ooh, I want to give you a massage. You ain't got time for me." XYZ. And listen. Benny, look, Benny need him a woman. I'm sorry. He need a woman. It's either he get caught up with, he just get caught up with random women, and I don't know where the interest in these women come from. It's just almost like any woman that has a conversation with Benny, he is like, okay, I'm tapping that, or that's my goal. But anyways, she finally gets Benny to agree to go upstairs to her room. So she hit up Candace, and you know what I'm saying, basically letting Candace know, I got Benny to stay, everything's still a go, right? Cool. So then Candace picks up the phone and she calls, Veronica. Out of all people, and I'm just like, this weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't, think about what the conversation could have been about at the time. So she called Veronica, asking Veronica, like, is there any way that you could get the money that I transferred to another account back? And Veronica told Candy Kane, she said, you got to be the stupidest bitch. Do you really think I can get money back from an account without the person's signature or say so? And Veronica like, you got to be stupid. And I'm just like, and Candy Kane went as far as, she said, please. And I'm sitting there watching my TV show like, Veronica, is like, you really gonna let her say please? Like, she's vulnerable right now. I was surprised that Veronica didn't take advantage of Candace being vulnerable. Like, how many times do we hear Candace say please? Especially how many times have we heard Candace say please to Veronica? How many? And I'm just sitting there, this would have been a perfect opportunity for Veronica to manipulate her, or to do something for Candace, so she'll have to do something because she's vulnerable. Candace want that money. She want it. And I'm just like, Candace said please. Like, maybe I'm just tripping, but Candace don't say please to nobody except Benny, because he's soft and you got to talk to soft people in a soft manner. But anyways, so Candace switched up the conversation. So she was like, so whatever happened to you want to get back at your husband? And she was only hitting on that to see if it was something that she can do to get back at David so Veronica can get her this money. And Veronica said, I already handled that. I got tired of waiting on that. That's dead. That's old news. I don't care about that no more. And so Candace was like, what you talking about? What did you do? And Veronica said, bang, bang, boom. And Candace talking about some, huh? What? And I'm just like, this doggone Veronica, she proud of this. This is one of her proudest moments of living. She said bang, bang, boom. And I'm just sitting there on my sofa. Now, obviously, I know what happened with the explosion. I was just like, man, I'm surprised Candace didn't figure that out. But anyways, hung up the phone, and she immediately calls Erica, and it goes straight to voicemail. So, I don't know, maybe Candace's antennas done went up, and she thinking like, what has this crazy woman done? So finally, we get the scene. Benny finally makes his way up to Gia's room. Now, I'm gonna address that later. So, she talking about the massage, and he was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get this over. He just falls out on the bed, and then she said, you gotta take your shirt off, bro. And you know what? That doggone Benny, listen, I gotta give it to him. Benny was smooth on this one. Now, it was corny, kinda, but it was smooth, because I can see a lot of dudes using this line. And he was like, my shirt? You know, if this shirt come off, you giving me some of that ASS. And he was like, I ain't responsible for what happens once my shirt comes off. And I'm just sitting there watching this show. I'm saying to myself, boy, Benny, I ain't think you had it in you now. I know a lot of thirsty cats that'll just put that energy out there. Like, basically letting the woman know, if I take off my shirt, you giving me some. Point, like, I know some cats. But anyways, so, he takes off his shirt. Next thing you know, he ended up taking off his his pants or whatever, blase, blase. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Tyler Perry, he kind of pissed me off with this scene. My issue with sex scenes, especially on this show, especially this section, it wasn't nothing but a whole bunch of dry hunching with clothes on. That's all, dry hunching with clothes on. I'm just looking like, why even show me this dry hunching? You can just tell us that they having sex by him taking his clothes off and her taking, matter of fact, she didn't even take her dress off. She pulled up the dress and she had on some, I ain't gonna say granny panties, but we didn't see no booty cheek. And I'm just like, Tyler Perry, if you don't sit down somewhere with this PG 10-year-old sex scene. That was a sex scene that I'm okay, that you let children watch. Now don't get me wrong, Benny was in his boxers, and it wasn't much of a sex scene at all, but we ain't see no booty cheek or nothing, man. Moving on, because I ain't got time for that dry hunching. Because that's all it was. So moving on, Mitch goes back to the family bar or whatever, and two of his cousins or Mama Rose workers, I don't know who they is, they in there and they plotting on Benny. They basically saying, man, we gotta get that black kid back, you know what I'm saying, for hurting one of the family members, XYZ. And Mitch like, nah, it wasn't Benny. And they was like, why you taking up for him? Like, who is he? Like, it was him. XYZ. He was like, man, I just got back from the hospital. Unc told me it wasn't him. Unc told me to go check the security footage, go check the ATM receipts, and that'll tell me who it was. So, rightfully so, he did. And he went to go check the ATM receipts, and Wyatt Cryer name came out, and he told the two other goons that was sitting there waiting, and they was like, ain't that judge kid? And you know what? They got some bad blood with the Cryers, because look here, they ain't gonna even give Jim a chance to explain why his son did whatever, beat up whatever the family member name. They ain't gonna even give him a chance. You know what they gonna do? They going to solve this issue. And so Mitch was like, so Benny's off the hook. We ain't gonna mess with Benny, XYZ. And they was like, man, you better call your homeboy and tell him he better lay low. Because you know what? If he don't, we got to hit out on him right now. And until we can get in touch with our goons and tell them to sit down, to cancel that, Benny going to be dead. So Mitch scrambling, he called Benny. And of course he gets voicemail because Benny is up to Jill's room dry hunching. And another thing about this Jill, look here. I just don't know. Look, some of these Tyler Perry storylines are unbelievable. Jill, she is Candace Ho. She is. But however, she is an undercover agent. How many undercover agents do we know that's going to be selling their How many undercover agents going to be having sex like that? Because, I'm just sorry. She couldn't be my woman. If my woman told me that she was an undercover agent from this day forward, I'm thinking about what Tyler Perry done put in my head. That she going to be sleeping with random men, selling the goods and sleeping with random men. I wish mine would tell me she want to go be an undercover agent. We got to break up. Tyler Perry done ruined it for y'all. But anyways, he gets Benny voicemail. And so, he keeps trying to call XYZ. Moving on, we at the police station. Justin look here, man. Tyler, look here. I'm so sick and tired of Justin. Can he die? Can we write him off? Can he blow up in a car? I'm so sick and tired of this fantasy, this dream that he got with him and Jeffrey living happily ever after. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of his character. Every single week he do something that just make me so mad that I'm just not here for it. I'm not. But anyways, one of the officers walked by, and I forget what was said, and the officer was like, yeah, I heard you like in the butt or some crap like that, whatever. And so the female officer who works across from him, she said, I got your back. We got to stick together. And he said, who is we? What the heck you talking about? And she said us, the LGBTQ community. And I'm so sick and tired of Justin denying that he ain't gay. Bro, you gay. You gay. And it ain't nothing wrong with being gay if that's what you choose. If you in love with Jeffrey, and Jeffrey is far from a woman. Far from it. You gay. Point blank period. You done lost your wife. You know everybody in the police station, the team, they done seen a video that Veronica put out of you, and it's bad. So anyways, moving on. So, it's an inmate that's causing a lot of ruckus. And we already know who it is. It's that doggone Wyatt Cryer, because he down there having a doggone, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, man. He basically having a meltdown because he can't get no coat to sniff up his nose. So Justin go back in the back and tell, you need to shut your behind up. I'm so sick and tired of hearing you, dude. I'm so sick and tired. And so Wyatt asked Justin, he was like, you still got that thing for me? Obviously, he talking about the coat. Now, Justin, like, I'm finna just speed up because I'm so sick of Justin. I don't even feel like addressing him. I'm gonna speed this thing up. He basically, he asked Wyatt why is he in jail. Wyatt tells him he hurt somebody, XYZ. And so Justin was like, okay, I'll go and get you that stuff if you leave Jeffrey alone. So basically, he get Wyatt to say, I'm gonna leave Jeffrey alone and, go and get some coke. I'm tired of Justin. Moving on. So we get back to the hotel. Now we at the bar. Jeffrey talking to, whatever his name is, Pretty Boy. But we ain't gonna even talk about that too much. Veronica arrives, right? Veronica done came to the hotel. She got her funeral attire on, and I must say she is looking pretty good playing this widow wife. And she gonna be hella surprised when she find out that her husband ain't dead. But anyway, she basically arrives, and her and Jeffrey, have they back and forth, and Jeffrey asked Pretty Boy back there, he like, you got a gun back there? And Veronica like, oh, the little girl done graduated from knives to guns? And I'm just sitting like, Veronica, sit your behind down somewhere. Because when that man stabbed your behind last time, you thought it was the end of the world, and it didn't even cut the flesh. But anyways, so she ended up telling Jeffrey about Melissa being dead, and she kind of hinting about David in the sense, to where Jeffrey got up, excused himself, and but he called his dad, and it went straight to voicemail. But I'm going to tell you, listen, Veronica hit this one dead on. When she told Jeffrey that Melissa was dead, the way Jeffrey acted low-key offended me. And I'm just like, you ain't want that girl. You were trying to get rid of. Like, you ain't want her around. Better yet, be with her. Now, you did hit it one time. I do remember you hitting it now. I do. I'm going to give you credit what credit is due. I remember. But you ain't want her. You wasn't worried about her. So why you acting all worried now? Like, oh, was she okay? What did you do? Like, sit your behind down somewhere, man. As many times as your mama dogged that girl, you never stood up for her, in my opinion. You never tried to find a way out for her other than just do what my mom says and life can be so much easier. Sit your behind down somewhere with that foolishness, man. Anyways, so Veronica had a conversation with Pretty Boy behind the bar, the bartender, and basically she was like, oh, how you know Jeffrey? Is he gay? And bro told her, you know I ain't gay. You remember I was dropping a log and you not too long ago. Don't you play with me, girl. Anyways, moving on, we going back to this doggone jail. Now Jim shows up to go see White. The officer tells Jim, look, he can't get no visitors. So Jim pulled I'm Judge Cryer. I'm his attorney and his dad, but I'm his attorney. We don't care nothing about that. So DA, what's the DA name? Let me see if it's in my notes. I don't know his name. The DA guy, the Asian guy, he comes out. And him and Jim start having a conversation, right? And so Jim trying to talk the DA into, believing that Wyatt ain't do this. He's not capable of this. Blah, blah, blah. He always trying to stick up for that cokehead, boy. I tell you, you know what? Wyatt be tripping. Cause his daddy loves, look, Jim loves him Wyatt. Look here, man. Boy, when a parent go through all of this foolishness that Jim go through just to keep your behind from out of prison, that's love. But you own that stuff and it doesn't mess you up. But anyways, so they end up having a conversation, and the DA, he goes and tells Jim that I'm surprised you here with everything that happened to David. And so Jim like, what happened to David? Like, what's going on? And so, DA told him about the explosion. And look here, y'all. I was in my feelings. I was a little pissed off when Jim took his phone out and called David. This man just told you that David is in the hospital. He was involved in a blow up. Something blew up and he was hurt. Why is you calling this man's cell phone? Why? If somebody tell me that, your good friend, the explosion downtown, he was in it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my behind in my car and I'm gonna go down to the emergency room. I'm gonna go down to the hospital. I ain't gonna pick up my phone and try to call, bro. He ain't gonna answer. He in the hospital. He was just involved in an explosion. Tyler Perry, you gotta do something with this writing, man. I'm telling you, it be the small thing that be pissing me off. And then the fact that you wanna look, Wyatt ain't going nowhere. He in jail. Go see about your friend. Go see about your friend. Your son is in jail. He ain't getting out no time soon. You hear? Go see about it. Moving on. So finally, Benny leaves the room with Jill, the undercover agent, right? So he runs into Veronica downstairs, and obviously, look here now, Benny can think what he wants to, but Veronica got him wrapped around her finger. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it out there. Veronica just came out and said, "Why was Melissa staying with your mammy?" And the way she said that thing, I was like, Why was Melissa staying with your mammy? Why? And so, it wasn't too much in this scene, but I did want to say that because I just love, Veronica being petty. I love it. So, and I'm just sitting there like, Benny got to be the craziest boy toy ever. You can't break up with no crazy woman like Veronica. What's wrong with you? You see she crazy. You know she crazy. You think she... Moving on. So, Candace is finally with the crew, the pretty light-skinned bartender, whatever his name, and Malik. They outside of Hannah's apartment waiting to see, when they gonna go in. And while they waiting, guess who pulls up? Benny. So Candace picks up the phone and she just like, Benny, I need you to meet me at the hotel. It's important, XYZ. Once again, all you gotta do is baby Benny and you can get him to do whatever you wanna do. Like, bro, it's late. Go home. Tell her you can't do it, right? If you can't tell me over the phone or this can't wait till tomorrow, if it ain't life or death, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But no, she know how to talk to Benny. But she just can't get that money out. So anyway, so Benny leaves and Candace sends Malik into the house to go do what he's supposed to do. Now in the house, Hannah boyfriend, Derek calls up, rolls eyes. Like me, rolling my eyes. Like, excuse me, he feeds in the AC talking about, I miss you. I need to see you. I want to see you. I ain't got time for that. Moving on. Then, Catherine, nosy behind calls. Talking about, Hannah, I'm sorry I heard about the Melissa situation, blah, blah, blah. We don't care nothing about that. You nosy. Only reason why you was calling to see if she coming to clean your house tomorrow, to see if she coming to clean your bathroom out. That's the only reason why you were calling. But anyway, moving on. So, finally, we get the scene where the goon comes in the house. He's running after Hannah. She trying to run off from him. And of course, the show ends. And I'm just like, really, Tyler? You couldn't give me a scene of him just choking the mess out of him. Like, Ooh, get that girl her money. That ain't your money. Get that girl her money. I can't stand on him, man. Just get that girl her money. Because technically it is hers. Just, whoo, but Hannah be doing everything right when it comes to that doggone Catherine Crichton. She be pissing me off, man. Anyway, that was the show. That's all I got. Be sure you guys hit the subscribe button, like button, share. Also, add comments if I miss anything or you guys want to add anything. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.